Hi, Jonathan Palant here, and I am so excited to be with you here online. I'm sorry to miss you at some of the sessions this summer, but this is just a terrific platform for getting the word out about the awesome things that Hal Leonard is producing right now. And I wanted to tell you a little bit of the background to my series, the Brothers Sing On Choral Series. Several years ago, there was a young teacher who came to me and said, listen, I have a tenor-based choir. I have never sung in a tenor-based choir. This was a female student. And she came and said, what do I do? How do I do it? Where do my sections stand? Where do I find repertoire? What kind of fundraiser should we do? What about the voice change? What's the crack? What's a falsetto? Oh my goodness, there were so many questions. And I took that as sort of a cue because there wasn't anything composed at that time, anything written. And I put together a book called Brothers Sing On, Conducting the Tenor-Based Choir. And the book has really done well in educating young musicians and teachers about sort of the basics, the fundamentals of putting together a tenor-based choir. Several years later, some folks came and said, hey, I have a piece of music that I really want you to look at. Where do you think I should send it for publication? And about the same time, someone said, where do I find tenor-based music? That same question came up, and it dawned on me that there was no series for new music that sort of had the eyes upon them from someone that maybe had worked in the field of tenors and basses, working with those kinds of singers, specifically those singers. So we launched the Brothers Sing On Choral Series, and I want to tell you about two pieces tonight that are brand new and are available now on the Mark Foster name and with Hal Leonard. And the first is from my friend, and you know who she is, Emily Crocker. It's a brand new piece for three-part tenor bass. It's tenor, tenor bass, and piano called Caliban's Dream. Now, Caliban is a character in Shakespeare's The Tempest, and he is half human, half monster, and Caliban is forced into slavery to Prospero, the Duke of Milan, who has been exiled to a small island. It's a really cool story that lends itself to a little Shakespeare, a little reading, a little learning, a little history, and Emily's writing is so accessible for the young tenor-based choir. The three-part, the ranges, there's repetition in the form. So if you're talking about structure and construction of a piece of music and how to learn it and see what's familiar, these are all really great tools that appear in Emily's Caliban's Dream. I know that this is a piece that your students would really enjoy.